Yo, what the hell is this thing looking at me right here? What is this? I've seen this thing before, but I haven't seen it in weeks, damn near a month. Nah, nah, for real though, guys. Though, what's good, YouTube? It is your boy Easy. Welcome back to another EazyDuzIt video. I mean, that was a very weird intro, I know, but it's for real, man. Like, it's true. Like, I've been slacking on YouTube, and I don't even know why. Like, I had that kind of like 3-week patch of time where I was sick, but I could have still been making videos, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could have found some type of way to make a video, but after I get home from work, man, all I wanted to do was just lay down, watch some Netflix and watch some YouTube and just pass out, you know? So it is what it is, but I'm here now. I'm back making videos, man. I am back on my grind, guys. So I'm so excited, man. Like, I know it may seem like I've kind of like I'm drifting away from my channel or from making videos, but I promise you that is not the case. This is my passion. This is what I love to do, which is making videos and content for you guys, and I'm gonna continue to do it. I have some lit videos on the way, and it's gonna start with this video, guys. So this video right here, this is gonna be the story time about the time that I got kicked out of college. Now, real quick, I wanna say the title is kind of clickbaity, I guess. Like, technically I did get kicked out of college, but at the same time, it's not anywhere near probably the way you guys are thinking of. Like, I didn't get kicked out of college because I was smoking drugs or anything like that, or fighting people. You know, it's nothing like that. It was just because of my grades, and yeah, I couldn't keep them up. So it is what it is, man, but it's a learning experience. But we're gonna talk about it in this video, and hopefully you guys can learn something from it. So without further ado, guys, let's hop into the video. Roll the intro, baby. Whew. Man, I don't think I've ever had an intro that has had that much energy in it, man. I told you guys, I'm back, man. I'm back making videos, and I'm only making lit videos from here on out. Only lit videos, or videos that I like making. So, but yeah, guys, let's hop straight into the video, and let's hop straight into the story time of the time when I got kicked out of college. Hold on, my camera's kind of looking a little bit tilted. All right, we're good now. All right, guys, so to start it off, I'm not too sure how long you guys have been watching my videos for, or how many of you guys are new, or how many of you guys are OGs, you know? So I'm just gonna start it off by kind of giving you guys a little bit of a backstory. So I am 21 years old. I graduated from my high school in August of 2016. And later on in that fall, I think it was late August. It was like the 29th or 30th of August or something like that. I started my fall semester, my very first semester actually, of college. Now, luckily, I didn't go to a really big college. Like, I went to a very small community college about like 35 minutes away from my house. I commuted with one of my good friends at the time. You know, we had the same exact classes actually, which is actually nuts. You know, I've been friends with this kid since like elementary school, you know, and in college we had the exact same classes, we were taking the exact same major, and you know, like every single day we would just commute back and forth together, and it was just very convenient and very nice to have somebody that I knew and that I was good friends with, you know, in my class and in all of my classes actually. So yeah, it was just really nice to have somebody that I personally knew and that I was friends with already in my same classes with me. Now, the major that my friend and I were in, the exact name of it was Networking and Telecommunications. And whenever somebody asks me what I went to college for, it's just easier for me to say computer networking, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody asks me what I went for, I'm not trying to say, oh, I went for network or computer, or what did I just say? I went for networking and telecommunications, you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot easier to say computer networking. And for you guys who don't know, basically what that is, it's just like connecting in the internet for like big businesses and stuff like that. Like where I live, one of the main internet providers around here is Spectrum. Like what I was going to college for, it was like getting a job for, I could have gotten a job for Spectrum, like going around in the little van that they have or whatever, just going around hooking up people's new internets in their new apartments or new house, or fixing problems that they have. And I later on found out, after that 1 year that I did go to college for, that's not what I enjoyed, and that's not what I wanted to do at all. Like, I've loved technology all my life. You know, I'm very tech savvy. After that 1 year that I did go to college, I found out very fast that that's not the type of lifestyle, well, not lifestyle necessarily, but that's not the job that I thought I was gonna enjoy, and that's not what I thought I was going to like studying in college, if that makes any sense. All right, so let me tell you a little bit how my 2 semesters that I did go for went. So my very first semester, that first fall semester after I graduated from high school, I think it went between, like I said, like it was like late August I started, and it went all the way till like mid-December, like a couple weeks before Christmas. And let me tell you, man, like, math, all my life, I have not been good at math at all, you know, and especially in high school, like I struggled with it, but I was able to pass all of my regents. I don't know if you guys know what regents are. That's like the not national, but that's like the state test that you have to take in high school. You know, I did struggle with math, but I was able to pass all those state tests and everything like that. But when I got to college, man, oh my God, like I said, like I struggled with math in high school, but the way I struggled with it in college, oh my God, dude, like I literally just wanted to just go ahead and jump in a river. Like, I'm not even joking, guys. Now the crazy thing is, I didn't even fail math. Like, I had to take math both semesters that I did go to college, and I didn't fail it at all. But I believe my first semester that I went for, I passed it with like a D plus or something like that. And then my second semester, I passed it barely. Like, I'm talking like a D minus, you know, just a couple points above the grade that I needed to pass. You know, it was ridiculous. It was nuts. But like I said, I did not fail any of my classes at all. Like, even though I'm talking about the time that I got kicked out of college, I did not fail any of my classes at all, which is insane, you know? But I had financial aid, and it took care of all of my expenses, you know what I'm saying? It took care of all of my books, you know. I don't even know what else I would have to pay for, you know? Because like I said, like I didn't live on campus. I commuted, so I didn't have to worry about living in a dorm or anything like that. But all my books and everything like that, all my extra fees, all that good stuff, my financial aid paid for. But like I was saying, if you have financial aid, you have a certain GPA that you have to stay above, and if you don't stay above it, they academically dismiss you, and that's basically Spanish for they're kicking you out. So yeah, math was not one of my best classes in college from when I did go to college, you know what I'm saying? It was easily one of my worst classes ever. I think the best class that I had, though, like the class that I did the best in, was English. And I did not expect that at all, but all throughout high school and middle school, I actually enjoyed English. You know what I'm saying? I actually enjoyed getting those reading assignments and stuff like that, you know? But yeah, I think I passed English with like a B or a B minus, something like that, in my first semester. I didn't have to take it my second semester. But yeah, I think I passed it with like a B minus or something like that. So pretty good. Not bad at all, especially at the college level. And then we also had another class. It was called like Intro to Electrical Circuits or something like that. And that's definitely something that you needed to have to kind of like pass and get your degree in my field that I was studying. for computer networking, because you're dealing with computers, you know what I'm saying? You're dealing with wiring and all that good stuff, so you're gonna need to have a general idea of how circuits work and everything. But I was not good in that class either, you know. I passed that class with like a C-, but like I said, I passed it. In the last class that I had in my first semester, I don't remember the exact name of it, but it was like actually doing computer networking stuff. You know what I'm saying? It was actually doing stuff in my field that I could have used later on in my life, you know? Like, it was actually like we had like routers and switches and all this stuff, and they would teach us like how to like log into the stuff and change all these settings, change the like change the like firewall a certain way so that nobody else can get into it and hack into it. You know, it was that class was actually really cool. But like I said, that's not really the job that I was really going for, but it is what it is. You know, it's all a learning experience. I'm glad that I took that class and that major, so that way now I know, you know what I'm saying? So I go through my first semester and it ends like mid-December, like I was saying, and I don't do terribly, but I was at the point where I was just above the GPA that I needed in order for me to keep my financial aid for the next semester, you know? So I was very blessed to see that. I passed every single one of my classes and I was a happy dude, you know, even though my grades weren't like good necessarily, but they were good enough to keep me with my financial aid and keep me in college. So after that, I enjoy my winter break, you know, and I think we all came back around like mid to late January for the spring semester, and that went from, like I was saying, like January to like I think like early May, like the first or second week of May. And now this is the semester that I really notice that I don't like what I'm studying, and like I still tried my butt off, but I couldn't enjoy it anymore, you know what I'm saying? And like I was saying, this is the semester that I had to take another math class. So right then and there, it sucked, right? Just because I was taking math and I'm not good at math, you know what I'm saying? But I still passed it with a D-, so barely, but still passed it. Didn't have to take another English class, which I was kind of bummed about and at the same time relieved, because my professor in my first semester English class, she was rough, but I enjoyed English, you know what I'm saying? I did good in it, so yeah. Also in my second semester, I had to take another electrical circuits class. Same thing as the first semester. Wasn't really good at it. Didn't really understand what I was doing in electrical circuits, but I still tried my butt off, and I ended up passing that class with another C-, or it was like a D+ or something like that. So once again, barely passed it, but still passed it. And we also had another class in the second semester, just like the first one. I don't remember the name of it, but we were actually doing stuff that we needed to know and that was like valuable to us for what we were studying. And this class, this was also one of the reasons why I noticed that this was not what I liked and I don't want to do this, you know? So in this class, I wish I could remember the name of it, but I can't. But I'm just gonna explain it to you guys. So like this class, it was like planning out how the wiring is gonna go. Like, let's say like a big business just goes ahead and buys a big building, right? This class, they were teaching us like how to like go ahead and go in the building and set up blueprints and just like kind of like plan out how the wiring is gonna go, what kind of wiring is gonna go in the like up top in the rooftop or something like that, how the wiring is gonna be hidden in the buildings. And it was crazy, man. Like, that was the class that I really realized that this was not what I wanted to be studying, and this is what I didn't enjoy, you know what I'm saying? So unfortunately it sucks, man, but like I was saying, it's all a learning experience, and I'm glad that I studied it, and I'm glad that I tried. And now we also had another class. It was called like the history of telecommunications. And that class, it was all about the history of like telephones and how like telephones kind of like upgraded and how they got better over time. But that class, it wasn't like how you think. Like it wasn't like how like phones are now. Like all that class was about, it was about like 1900 stuff, 1800 stuff. It was so boring. Like I'm not trying to be negative or nothing like that, but it was so hard for me to stay awake in that class. And it was the same thing with my friend too. You know, like we tried our butts off to just stay awake in that class, man, but everybody in that class struggled to stay awake and struggled to pay attention. So that class, I really struggled in. But same thing, I did not fail it. Now, I think my professor in that class, he helped me out a little bit. Because at the end of the year, or not year, but at the end of the semester, we had a project that we all had to do. And it was the same thing. Like we had to like figure out on this piece of paper like which kind of wiring goes to which spot in the building, and it was so confusing. Nobody in the class understood it at all. Like I was talking to everybody in my class, nobody really knew what they were doing, but everybody just tried their best. And I think I failed that project. And if I failed that project at the end of the semester, I would have failed the class. Like unfortunately, I was in that predicament where I needed to pass this project in order to pass the class. And I think my professor, he really saw that I was trying, but I was struggling, you know? And I think he ended up passing me on my project because I ended up handing in the project like halfway done or like 3/4 of the way done. And he really helped me out, I think. Like he saw that I was trying and that I was staying later after class was over, and I was coming in on days that I didn't need to, and he really saw that I was trying and he passed me. So I just realized I'm using my hands a lot in this video. I'm not Italian. I know Italians talk a lot with their hands like this, you know, but that's just how I talk, man, you know what I'm saying? Especially on video. I gotta express myself, you know what I'm saying? That's how I get my emotions out, and that's how I express myself, you feel me? So I go ahead and I get through the rest of my second semester, and like I was saying, like it ends in early like May, you know, the first or second week of May, and my GPA, it was not doing good at all. Like it was to the point where halfway through my second semester, I got an email from my school telling me that if I don't get my GPA up to the point where my financial aid needs it at, they were pretty much going to kick me out. Academically dismiss me, but kick me out basically. And to be completely honest with you guys, like this part of the story, it's kind of embarrassing because like I was not a bad student at all in high school or in middle school, you know? I always tried my best. I always really tried to keep my grades up, and most of the time I did it, you know? But I was not able to at least even keep my GPA at a 2.0 in college when I got kicked out, you know? And for you guys who know like grades and stuff like that, 2.0 should be easy. But that's the thing, like I was not enjoying what I was studying in college at all. And that really caused me to just kind of lose interest, and, you know, my grades really suffered. So yeah, like it does suck that I couldn't even keep my GPA at a 2.0 in college, but like I was saying, it's all a learning experience. And, you know, like I'm gonna rant a little bit to you guys. So like I'm not hating on college at all, you know what I'm saying? If you get out of high school and you found your passion, and in order to get to the point where you want to be in your life, you have to get a degree, you better get that degree. You better work your butt off to get that degree, you know? But my passion, personally, I don't need a degree for that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing my passion right now. So if you guys have a passion, do whatever you possibly can to get there. And, you know what I'm saying? Do whatever you possibly can to get to your dreams and make it happen. All right, that little motivational speech is done. I gotta get out of here pretty soon, guys, because it's getting pretty dark outside. I don't even know if you guys can see me anymore, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this little story time of the time that I got kicked out of college. Well, I should say kicked with quotation marks. Kicked. Please don't dislike this video. I don't clickbait on purpose. I mean, I kind of do, but I don't mean it in like a negative or malicious way. I promise you guys. I'm just being me, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sharing my life experiences on the internet, and I hope I can help somebody out with it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, or if it helped you guys out in any way, shape, or form, be sure to like that, or what? Be sure to press that like button for me. It helps me out, and it lets me know that you guys enjoy these types of videos. If you're new to the channel and if this is your first time seeing me, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell as well, so you get notified when I make new videos. And other than that, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.
It's better to have real solitude all by yourself.